The Last Letter. This was a book I've just been seeing blow up on TikTok. You know, people crying. So I wanted to see what the hype was. So I bought myself a copy. I started this book on March 12th and finished it 6 days later. As you can see, I enjoyed it. Found a lot of quotes I liked. I would have finished it faster, but I was also reading this with someone else and she wanted to read at the same time, you know, so I couldn't read ahead. I expected there to be sadness, obviously, because what I've seen online. So going into this, I predicted, you know, it's either going to be something dealing with the cancer or war. I was introduced to Rebecca Yarros from her Empyrean series, which I also enjoyed, waiting on the 4th book. But this book right here, it did not make me cry. There were moments, mostly because of Colt, all his lines, the things he was saying, like, is this what it feels like to have a dad and all that? Those were like not tear jerkers, but, you know, whatever. So I told a couple of my coworkers about this book and they read it too. One of them today just texted me that she finished it. She was crying. But this other person who I told about it tagged me in her Instagram story. I didn't know what it was. I just got a notification on my phone. And then when I opened it up, it says blank dies and a crying emoji. I had a couple chapters left too before I finished it. So she spoiled it for me. I wasn't too mad about it because I got to the chapter where, okay, this part's gonna have spoiler talk, but I got to the chapter when the call came from, you know, the town, the school trip. So I was like, okay, something's gonna happen to, you know, the kids. I was just like, not annoyed or pissed. It was just like, damn, why did she post it on her story, like just spoiling it for what if someone else wanted to read it, you know? Yeah, I don't want to go through all the quotes, but there's just a lot I liked. I rated this 4.5 out of 5. I wish I didn't get it spoiled, but still, it was really good, sad, well written. I was like immersed in the story. I do hope for a film adaptation. I think I wasn't that mad about her spoiling it for me because everyone crying on TikTok, so I expected something to be sad. Yeah, the twins, you know, their relationship I liked. It's filled with lots of sadness and grief, but, you know, it ends with hope. There is like spice in it, and I wouldn't say it felt out of place, but just with everything else going on, I could have done without it being written, like those parts, those moments being so whatever. Yeah, check this book out if you haven't. One of my favorites so far this year.